Good afternoon, Buhack Colony High School, or good morning when you get this. So, this is your instructional update, week 22. I'll jump right in with some information or some shout outs to the staff and student Battle of the Books team. Last Friday, there was competition Battle of the Books at Atwater High School this year. Our student teams took a combined third place at the competition. Great job, young men and young ladies, on the Battle of the Books. And our staff team this year moved up from the dredges at the bottom of the pack where we were last year and took fourth place this year. So we are on the rise. Congratulations to Mr. Alejandre, Miss Evans, Mr. Morrow, Miss Maderos, and myself actually participated, and we were able to take fourth place. So that was a fun event. Looking for more staff members to get on board. So please see Miss Cook if you are interested in joining our team at the Battle of the Books next January. It's a fun event. Collaboration tomorrow on 1:30 will be department chairs in H8 and staff office hours for the rest of us that are out there. Please be on time. Make sure you communicate with your students that your offices are open or your classrooms are open if they need to come and get help. So again, office hours on Wednesday during collaboration. Walk through thoughts going into those. I'll be honest with you, my thoughts as I go into classrooms lately with the inconsistencies in our data is that it appears to me that not enough of us are lesson planning with intention. So please consider these questions that I have on here. I don't want to read them all to you. You guys are capable of reading this, but please consider whether or not you are hitting those targets. I know all of us have had training, whether it's training when we first got our credentials or training since then for those of us that are veterans or our new teachers are currently working with people. Are you hitting those components of what a good strong lesson plan looks like? I know it's easy for us to get caught up in this day and age with all the innovative strategies and tech toys and tech tools and all that other stuff that we have, but when it comes down to it, we are still the teachers in the classroom, and it is up to us to design lessons that allow our kids to really learn the things that we want them to learn. And those lessons should be designed around learning goals for each day that we come to class. So please make sure that you are planning with intention on a daily basis. When we go into classrooms, if it appears that we don't see that, or if it appears that that's not happening, then we're going to have to start having some individual conversations with people about what it is that they were planning to do for the day. So please make sure you're planning good learning activities and good lessons for your day. Um, Last week, or actually a couple weeks ago, I was kind of talking to you guys about core beliefs, and I thought maybe it'd be a good idea for me to share my beliefs with the staff. And I have a few of them. I'm not going to talk about all of them, or this video would be too long. But my first belief, that I'll go over this week, is basically that we is better than me. A couple bullet points to kind of drive that point home is basically for me and all my experiences, whether it was as a player, a teacher, a coach, an administrator, a member of a church, anything you name it, we is better than me. And it all is based on what a shared identity does for an organization or a group of people. And for me, a shared identity creates purpose and a lens through which you look at everything that is happening, everything that you do, everything that you create, every process that you create, every decision that you make should look through a lens that is a collective identity and purpose. And that's something that I think it's going to be important for us to really hone in and establish here at Buhack Colony as we move forward. What is the lens that we're going to look through? Whether it's, like I said, making a tardy policy, whether it's how we design graduation setups, or what lesson did I use in my classroom, should all go through the same lens and basically give us purpose for what we do. The second thing on there is having that common purpose and identity kind of makes us be able to put our own individual desires and even sometimes fear to the side because we know that there's safety in the consistency provided by our identity. If we know that this is who we are and this is what we stand for, then any fears that I might have individually can be put aside, and I can be safe and comfortable knowing that no, this is who we are and this is our consistent collective behavior. And so I think, again, speaking back to this place at Buhack Colony, it's important for us to establish that and make it very clear in order to do that so we can have that safety and that consistency for ourselves. And as usual, anytime you start talking about teams or groups or whatever, together we're always smarter, stronger, and better than any individual. So we start talking about collaboration, or if it's on the sports field, we start talking about teamwork or any of those things. any group or collective is always going to be better than some collection of individuals. So, that's kind of a summary of my first belief. I'll get into my next ones as we go through for the rest of the year. Just wanted to start there because I think that's important. I've always been one who enjoys being part of teams, part of groups. I've been blessed and lucky to be a part of some very strong teams and groups over my life. And hopefully we can continue to build those types of things here at Buhak Colony. That's it for this week. Make sure you stop by H8, make a push on Thunderland. Tomorrow actually is Tuned In Tuesday, so it may be today when you're reading that or listening to this video. It's Leveling Up Student Voice. Stop by H8 and get some training. That's it for today. Roll Thunder.